And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. It's a one-point game. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll be the third stop of this four-game trip. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Josh Okogie. Tari Eason is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Butler. Pass to Horford. Out to Hield. There's the triple. Eason pulls it in.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Launches a three. The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Back to Horford. Inside. Here's Butler. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Stolen by Capella. Butler with a steal. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And he makes a first. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Van Vliet outside. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Horford. That shot, no good. Capella with the defensive effort. Eason against Hield. Here's Van Vliet. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that covered stopped.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
For Houston, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Butler. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
There's the block. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Post, and Payton is subbed in for Pajemski. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Durant surveying the D. Houston with another miss. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And defenses don't normally think of Draymond as a scorer, and that mentality allows him sometimes to take it straight to the hoop.
Here's Durant. A shot from the high post. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions. Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. It's very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Horford. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Stephen Curry in for Payton. Finney Smith checked in for Houston. Finney Smith, a screen to the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
When you watch Van Vliet, he's in total control of the offense.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside Moody, fires the 3. Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Free throw is good from Durant. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Thompson, he's checked in for Van Vliet.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Thompson against Curry. Right side, Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
Oh, what a big night for Kuminga. When he gets on a roll, he can simply overpower you.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock with a 9-footer. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Durant against Hield. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Hield. Back to Curry. Thompson with the block. Here's Eason. Here's Finney Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
That one's off.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Steven Adams checked in for Houston. Smith comes in for Eason, and he sinks the second.
If they want to come away with the victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Rebounded by Green. Warriors trail by 3. Butler with the ball. Durant covering. Moody from outside. No good that time.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
And it's Adams missing.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
Yeah, Kuminga's confidence is growing down there. Now when he gets the ball inside, he's actually looking to capitalize.
Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Right wing. Şengün with it. Back to Thompson. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
So it's the Warriors now. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Heald's checked in for the Warriors. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his players, "I believe in you. I know what we have." It was less about X's and O's and more about the team's identity. Guys, they play for one another.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They trail by 3. On the wing, Curry, defended by Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Butler taking his time here. And here's Curry for 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Adams. Now Thompson. Houston working the ball around.
Stay there.
Outside Durant. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State. To the middle. Here's Butler on the attack. JB.
And when the game is tight, Jimmy Butler finds a way.
Now Durant. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Outside heel. Here's Curry. He launches. Durant with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Thompson. Smith with a screen on Curry. Clock is at 3. Butler with a steal. Now Kuminga. Tipped.
You're tough to keep your shot out of Şengün's reach. You know, he's about 7 feet.
Smith inside. He's covered by Curry. Oh, Green rips down the board. Warriors trail by 4. Hield fires. The free ball is down.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Durant. And there's the rejection. The Warriors shooting at 49% so far in the game. Curry against Adams. Cashes in from 18.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Houston has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Hield against Durant. Durant draws the double. Oh, KD against contact inside.
Oh, what a clutch performer. It's clear that Durant loves the spotlight and embraces that chance to take those huge shots.
Butler.
And good whistle there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
In this situation, this is exactly who you want at the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Durant against Hield. Adams up top. Here's Durant for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Here's Curry. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Durant inside, guarded by Hield. Nails it!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
Stephen Curry can't get the three. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Four-point game, and that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Now Kuminga. Şengün with a steal. And so it's Houston winning this one. And that evens up their record in group play. What an NBA Cup it's been.
Yeah, the competition during this tournament has been unreal. Unfortunately, 2 losses in this round usually means you're going home.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kevin, that was a gritty road win. How do you evaluate your performance?
It's a tough place to play. You know, you hear the crowd. It was loud as soon as we stepped on the floor. So, you know, we just trying to play our brand of basketball and just keep growing.
The crowd had nothing on you, though. Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kevin Durant.